welcome to this summer solstice inspired yoga flow. We're going to work through some sun salutations. I'm going to aim this practice at beginners. So if you've never done a sun salutation before, then come and have a play with us. I advise that you grab yourself a couple of props, blocks or bricks that are going to make the earth a little bit higher for you. And yeah, let's have some fun. But before that, we're going to start lying down. So I want you to lie down on your back for me. Make yourself comfortable. You can have your knees bent, or you can lengthen your legs all the way down the mat. So I just want you to find comfort here. Tuck your chin in. And just connect to the present moment. So notice how it feels to be still. And notice how your physical body feels today. Just become aware of how you feel on your mat. Notice any areas of resistance, any areas of tension, and maybe you just give them a little bit more breath, a bit more attention. Notice your breathing. Notice how it feels to breathe. Notice what happens when you breathe. And then can you slow down your breathing? Take control of your breath. Slow down your breathing. Follow its journey as it enters your body through your nose and as it leaves your body through your nose. Can you keep your breathing internal? In through your nose, out through your nose. If it feels safe to do so, if you haven't already, you can close down your eyes. Just bringing your awareness within. Slow down your breathing. Consciously slow down. And then with this slow, controlled breath, just begin to rotate your ankles and your wrists. If your knees aren't already bent, just begin to bend your knees. Bring your feet flat to the mat. And bring your arms out into a capital T. Just heel toe your feet out so they're as wide as your mat. Knees are bent. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, drop both of your knees over to your right. Gaze can go left. Inhale to center, knees over to your left. Moving with your breath now, inhaling to center, exhaling to lower. Taking about 3 on each side. Make your last one on your left. And then come back to center, there's no hurry. Come back to center. And then squeeze both knees into your chest. Beautiful. Okay, from here, just rock from side to side. Gently rocking from side to side. And then take a roll over all the way onto one of your sides and make your way into a tabletop position. So just find your hands and knees. Hands are on the mat, knees are on the mat. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders, knees under hips. From here, we're going to arch and round our spine. So as you inhale, can you lift your tailbone and lift your gaze so that you've got an arch in your spine? And then as you exhale, push the earth away and round your spine. Open up your shoulder blades. Inhale to arch. Exhale to tuck and round. One more just like that. Inhale to arch. Exhale to tuck and round. Push the earth away, open your shoulder blades, and then come back to center. Push your hips towards your heels, take a child's pose, and just reach forwards with your hands. Head can come to the earth, or your hands can be underneath your head, or you can grab one of your props, grab one of your bricks. Just take a rest here. And then while you're in this position, just lift your head up and off the earth. We're going to thread your right arm underneath your left. So keep your hips pushed back if you can, and just thread your right arm through your left arm. If you need to lift up on your hips, please do. Just rotating your spine here. Relax. And then come back to center. We'll do that on the opposite side. So left hand is going to come underneath your right arm and reach towards the right side of your mat. Drawing your hips back, rotating your spine, and then come back to center. Beautiful. Let's come back up to our tabletop position, and from here, can you just slide your right toes down the mat? Rock forwards and backwards. You can come onto your forearms if you wish, if your wrists aren't happy. But if your wrists are okay, then stay on your hands. Rock forwards and backwards. Keep your gaze somewhere towards the top of your mat. So we're not looking down towards that back foot or towards your belly button. Keep the back of your neck nice and long. Rocking forwards and backwards, and then come to stillness. Just see if you can hover your right toes up and off the mat any amount. Nice and balanced here, using your core to balance. And then from here, can you lift your opposite arm? Can you lift your left arm? Reaching forwards with your arm. Try and create a straight line from your fingers to your toes. Draw your belly button towards your spine. Be strong in your core. And then replace everything back to the mat. We're going to do that on the other side. So just readjust yourself. This time, left toes come down the mat, rocking forwards and backwards. Head stays lifted, gaze somewhere towards the top of your mat. And then come to stillness. Begin to float your left toes up and off the mat. Staying here, or lifting your right arm. Wherever you are, can you try and keep your hips and chest facing the mat? Try not to twist. Push through your grounded hand and reach with your lifted toes and lifted hand, and then replace everything back to the mat. Push your hips back towards your heels. Take another child's pose. Release your lower back. Here you can nod your head if you wish. And then roll all the way back up to your tabletop position. Okay, in your tabletop position, can you tuck your toes under and just begin to hover your knees up and off the mat? Holding here. Your knees are only a tiny bit off that mat, off the earth. Okay, from here, begin to push your hips back and begin to straighten your legs into a downward facing dog. In this position, bend both of your knees. So arms are straight, both knees are bent. You push your chest any closer to your thighs. And then with your chest drawing close to your thighs, can you lower your right heel and then lift it? Lower your left heel and then lift it. Alternating heels. As the heel lowers, the same knee straightens, and then we come back to two knees bent. So you're straightening one leg and drawing that heel towards the earth as the other leg bends, alternating. Walking your dog on the spot, drawing your chest towards your thighs. From here, come to stillness, bend both knees, push your chest towards your thighs. And then gaze in between your hands and begin to walk your bent legs towards the top of your mat. Walk all the way to the top of your mat. Get there however you need to get there. And have lots of knee bend here. Lots of knee bend. And then take a slow roll all the way up to standing. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. This is your mountain posture, Tadasana. Palms face forwards, all 10 toes facing forwards. Lift tall. Make yourself as tall as you can. And then as you inhale, bring your arms out towards the sides and reach them up towards the sky, connecting your palms or not. Exhale, bend your knees and reach for the earth with your hands. Bend your knees. Inhale, slide your hands up to your thighs and flatten your back. Exhale, refold, bend your knees. As you inhale, we're coming all the way back up to that extended Tadasana. Arms can reach out and up. Gaze up, then bring your hands to your heart. We'll do that again. Standing Sun Salutation. Inhale. Arms float out to the sides. Palms connect above your head. And then as you exhale, hands come through your heart center. Bend your knees and reach towards the earth or your props. Inhale. Hands slide up to your thighs. Imagine I want to put a cup of tea on your back. Flat back. Exhale, refold, bend your knees. Inhale, rise all the way up to your extended Tadasana. Well done everyone, hands to heart. Okay, we're going to add on to this. So inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Reach for your earth or your bricks. Have your bricks either side of your feet. Inhale, lift halfway, hands to thighs, flat back. Exhale, refold. Now from here, reach for your bricks, have lots of knee bend, and take a step back with your right leg. Hands on bricks, reach back with your right leg. We're in a runner's lunge, so your left foot is in between your hands, your right leg is bent, right leg is back, left knee is bent. Runner's lunge here. Push into your bricks and then land your back knee. Slowly land your back knee. Untuck your back toes and can you lift away from your bricks? Bring your hands to your hips or hands to heart. Feel stable here and then can you sink into your front knee? Beautiful. Okay, from here, let's reframe your front foot. Hands come to bricks. Tuck your back toes and push through your back foot to lift that knee. We're back in our runner's lunge. From here, we're coming to a downward facing dog. So this front foot is going to slide all the way back to the back of your mat. You're in your downward facing dog. You can stay on your bricks or you can just step your hands a little bit closer to you off your bricks here so that you're in your downward facing dog. And then from here, roll forwards into a plank. Your feet are going to need to step a little bit further back. Make a straight line and then lower your knees. Beautiful, half plank. Lift your head slightly, lift your gaze towards the top of your mat. From here, we're going to slowly lower all the way down to the earth. So squeeze your arms into your body and bend your elbows so that your elbows go behind you rather than out. Slowly lowering all the way down to the earth. Adjust yourself so that your hands are underneath your shoulders. Biceps are squeezing into your body. Feet flat on the mat. Take an inhale and push through your hands to lift your chest up and off the earth. Relax your shoulders. Pelvis stays down. You can push your pelvis into the mat, squeeze your bum cheeks, and imagine that you want to pull your chest forwards through your arms. And then slowly lower. Retuck your toes. Find your child's pose. So push through your hands to lift your upper body. Push your hips back into your child's pose. And then tuck your toes, lift your knees, walk your feet forward slightly into your downward facing dog. From here, we're going to take a walk all the way back to the top of your mat. Well done, everyone. Walking all the way back to the top of your mat into your forward fold. Take an inhale and lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, refold. Inhale, arms rise high, palms connect, gaze up, and then follow your thumbs. Bring your hands to your heart. Well done. We're going to do that on the other side. So that was right leg back. We're going to go back with our left this time. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, refold, reach for your bricks, and this time step your left foot back. Runner's lunge. Sink into your hips and then land your back knee. Land your back knee. Can you rise up into your Anjaneyasana? Hands can be on hips or hands can be at heart. Wherever you are, can you sink any further into your right hip? We've got right foot forward, left foot back. Super. Okay, frame your front foot, tuck your back toes. We're finding our downward facing dog. So have your hands on bricks, tuck your back toes, and your front foot is going to meet your back foot in your downward facing dog. Super. And then from here, step off your bricks, bend both of your knees, be strong in your down dog. And then roll forwards into your plank. Adjust your feet where you need to. Lift your gaze. Lower both of your knees. Biceps squeeze into your body as you slowly bend your elbows and lower your chest just ahead of your hands. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Lengthen your body down your mat. Hands underneath your shoulders. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, push through your hands to lift your upper body up and off the mat. Push your legs into the mat. And then as you exhale, slowly lower. Tuck your toes. Find your child's pose. Push through your hands. Push your hips back to your heels. From your child's pose, find your downward facing dog. Lift your knees and step your feet in slightly. And then from here, take that slow walk all the way to the top of your mat. Well done, everyone. Take a slow roll all the way up to standing. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. We're going to do that again, just a little bit faster. Inhale, extend your mountain. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, reach for your bricks and step your right foot back, runner's lunge. Land your right knee, untuck your back toes and lift up into your low lunge. Frame your front foot, tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee and find your downward facing dog. So left foot back into your downward facing dog. Hands can come off your bricks now. See if you can gaze at your belly button here. And then roll forwards on your toes. Find your plank. Feet might need to step back. Mine always do. Lift your gaze. Lower your knees and slowly lower all the way down to the earth. When your chest hits the earth, you can land the rest of your body. Take an inhale, push up into your back bend, relax your shoulders, pull your chest forwards. And then slowly lower, tuck your toes, find your downward facing dog. So push back into your child's pose, lift up into your downward facing dog. Super. From here, walk all the way back to the top of your mat, nice slow walk. All the way to the top of your mat into your forward fold and take that roll all the way up to standing. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. We'll do the left side. You're doing amazing. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, fold, hinge from your hips, bend your knees. As you inhale, straighten your legs. Make that nice flat table back. And then exhale, fold, reach for your bricks, left foot steps back. Land your back knee, untuck your back toes, and then can you lift your torso so that it's nice and tall and sink into your hips. Relax your shoulders. Super strong posture. Frame your front foot, tuck your back toes, find your downward facing dog. So lift your back knee and then your front foot can float back. Hands can land on the earth for stability here. Downward facing dog. We have our vinyasa to work through, so let's roll over your toes, find your plank, adjust your feet where you need to, lift your gaze. Lower your knees and begin to bend your elbows, lowering your torso all the way down to the ground. Lengthen your body down the mat and then inhale to push through your hands, lifting your torso. Slowly lower all the way down to the earth. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. So begin to push your hips back towards your heels and then lift your knees up and off the mat. Super. Take a slow walk all the way to the top of your mat. Remain in hanging and then take a slow roll all the way up to standing. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Find your Tadasana. Bring your hands to your heart. Feel your heart beating in your chest. Congratulate yourselves on doing 2 sun salutations and know that you can replay this video to do as many rounds of those as you wish. From here, we're coming down to the earth. So lift high up onto the toes. And begin to bend your knees. We're balancing. Let's slowly lower all the way down to the earth. Super. Bring your hands to the earth. Bring your bottom to the earth. Have your bricks still handy. You might need them. We're going to roll all the way down onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then from here, bring your arms out to the sides into a capital T. So we're going to take a gentle twist. You have an option to prop a block in between your knees, and then as you rotate, just allow both of your knees to land on your left side. So your block here can be in between your knees, it can be under your knees, it can be any height that you wish, but I want you to be heavy and I want your right shoulder to stay on the earth. So chest stays facing up, the twist is coming from below your waist. So prop yourself up as much as you need to here to be able to be heavy. You can even use a cushion or a pillow. Anything here in this gentle spinal twist. And then we're going to slowly come back to center. So you're going to need your core to be able to lift those knees up into the center. Adjust your block, your brick. Remember that no 2 sides are the same, so we're going over to the opposite side. Have a play about with whatever it is you're using. Have it wherever makes you feel safe and able to just relax into this twist. Allow your top leg to be really heavy. Just slow down your breathing. And then with control, bring everything back to center. Release any props that you had. Give yourself a squeeze. And then lengthen both legs down your mat. We're coming into Shavasana, which is your final resting posture. Traditionally, legs are lengthened down your mat, arms take up space. However, you can bend your knees if you wish. Bend your knees, have your feet as wide as your mat, and maybe bring your knees in together. Find comfort here. I would like you to stay here for around 3 to 5 minutes. Longer if you can. Just allow your body to absorb your sun salutations and the shapes that we've just made. Thank you for sharing this part of your yoga journey with me. I wish you a beautiful day. I'm going to leave you to relax into your Shavasana. Namaste.